Alright. Oh, fuck. String's too fat. So, okay, before it went fucked, yeah, I was saying, what kind of, like, genre would you like your spin-offs to be? Would you like I'd also like an RPG. Oh, here he comes. Smack man. Yeah, for Sonic. What kind of like spin-off would you like for Sonic? I said I'd like an RPG or like one of those 3D arena battle games. Ah, fuck it. This is actually the worst boss for Super Sonic. I don't know why I did this to myself. You'd like a collectathon game? That's fair. What kind of games? They do a lot. So what kind of games would you like in this collectathon game? Yeah, Sonic doesn't have a sprite for when he's getting held up by Tails. He doesn't have a sprite for when he's being held by Tails, so he has to just go back to create. Oh, I just realised what you meant by collectathon, not like a oh fuck me, right? Collectathon like a banjo. So yeah, I'd like that too. Actually, yeah, I'd like to see that. They them do that. It worked. I feel like oh, I didn't mean to shield. I didn't mean to super. Whoops. I feel like they go better with like other characters than sort of. You can use their three of their abilities to collect. I'm gonna give you a UK Sonic comic fact. This was one of his plots. Fuck. So in the Eggman, this world overnight size of it. Look how far back that goes. How many Ferris wheels do you need? It's made by the Super Marxio brothers, which were recurring kind of villains. They sometimes worked for Eggman, sometimes they worked on their own. The Super Marxio brothers. So they were a team, a trio, of both parodies of the Mario brothers, obviously. They're electricians. And the Marx Brothers, you know, the 1920s comedy trio. Because if you're going to combine two things, that's what you combine. The story ends with Knuckles punching the zone off the island. Am I gonna get up there? Obviously, as everyone knows, if you have the emeralds already, you just get 50 rings so you can instantly transform. Yeah, so Knuckles is obviously like, what the fuck is he? But they really in the UK comics really don't. He's like proper in his isolated, everyone off my island kind of gimmick, with his cool metal medallion instead of a birthmark. I mentioned that after you left last time. Instead of a birthmark on his chest, a white tick, he has a metal necklace instead. But he gets so mad because he's like, I want no one on my island, and you've got a tourist attraction, so they've got hundreds of people here. Fuck yourselves and get off. Coast, it's on the edge of the island, so he just takes a whole chunk of his island off, and it just slowly crashes down to the planet. Oh fuck. This guy is a prick. He's just a big old... Let's not be around the... That's not good. That's not good. Get out of that hole. That's really not a good place for it to be. Oh fuck. Luckily, I think this takes less hits than the other one, but fuck me, this is not the RNG. This is not working out for me. Just hit the lad. No. Whee. All right. Let's maybe if I make it go to the right, you'll do me better. Much better. Insta shield makes him able to hit him no matter what. This has never gone so poorly for me before. There he goes. As people know, this is actually one of the stages where the music's different in the the original PC version. Again, they cite that it's Michael Jackson legal issues. I don't know much about it. Michael Jackson. All I know is the music they actually use in the PC version was the original soundtrack before they changed it with the Michael Jackson sounding. Yeah, there is, in the PC version, it's a completely different song. Completely different. It's this, a few zones. I cannot remember. I think the other zones are all in Sonic and Knuckles. Oh. I forgot about this little crevice here. Boing. 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 Oh, God. See, I've never had a problem with the barrels except the left to right ones. And the ones that's super glitchy in Sonic Jam, which I will mention when I get to it. There is I played this game on the Saturn. Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, it worked fine when I unlocked it, but the actual Sonic 3 version of the stage, awful glitch on the Saturn. What is this thing? Is it balloons? Is it meant to be balloons? It looks like jam. Since I mentioned it, there's 2 blue balloons, and one of them match Sonic's palette, so if you win Super, one of the balloons turns into Super Sonic's colours. I think it's the darker blue, because I think it goes with his shadow of Sonic's thing. Alright. So I think I got stuck on this barrel once as a child. I very quickly learned how to do it, I think. Whee! I think Bubble Shield might... Why did I do... Hello. Fun fact, I did not know about that one. Hello, Knuckles. There's a light bulb. Random fact, in the files, there is a sprite for a broken light bulb. It's never used, but it exists. I think it was like there was also underwater palettes for it, so I don't know if there's going to be an underwater version of the lights. And maybe like the broken bulb would have called like an electric effect or something, but fuck me. So this is actually the part I had to keep replaying before I realised how broken the glitch was, because we're coming up to the barrel that murdered me constantly. I like the barrels give bubbles when you... the balloons. The balloons give... Fuck. Fun fact, this part of the stage always used to scare me. I always used to be nervous that I'd just get squashed by these barrels, but it's super easy, that part. We're close enough to the end. There you go, there's the yellow balloon. Fuck. Points for days. Okay, so I walk under this, I died. That was the glitch. You would walk under that barrel. You're gone. Oh, was it that barrel? Whatever the barrel it was. One of those two barrels. Doesn't matter how far up it was. You would die as soon as you... Whee. Oh yeah, the flickies go yellow as well because of they share the sprite with the palette with Sonic as well. Eh. Oh. In the instruction manual of Sonic 3, they give an excuse for the glitches. They say, oh, if you find yourself stuck in walls or falling through the planet, that's one of Eggman's traps. So you gotta watch out for that. The next stage, they actually have a detailed version of it because Ice Cap has a super glitch, which I will get to. Ah, that's enough. Whee. Huh? That's better, okay. You got any... Oh, okay. What's your favourite Badnik? What's your favourite Eggman robot? Because that... Oh my god. So I don't know if the egg pawns count. I don't think they're ever referred to as badniks, but I do love me an egg pawn. I think other than that, it might be a motorbug. It's not obviously not something you're asked often. Egg pawn, yeah, of course. Hello! Thanks, Knuckles. Bye-bye. A lot of people, when they play this game, they're like, oh, why does Knuckles help you here? Why is he... He's here to make you fight Eggman. Fuck. Oh. I meant to insta-shield. Okay. This feels like bullying. I'm not above bullying. You like the waspy ones? The buzz bombers? Yeah, but behind Knuckles there's a teleportation device that takes you right into Ice Cap, so obviously he's like, oh no, don't go this way, go die by Eggman instead. But there you go, that's my gripe with YouTube Let's Plays. I've got great. This is cool. There is actually that bit, there's actually a row of rings. And that means you get 50 rings, and the snowball glitches the fuck out. Tails is dead. So if you are playing as Tails, hit this star post. It's Tails alone on Sonic 3. Is it fine for you now? Like, is it... After you refresh, is it fine for you, or is this something I have to refresh? I did. I guess I just doesn't like new things. So yeah, if you play as Tails, when you jump down here, you die. That's it, you're dead now. The only way to fix it is either hit the big ring and go into a blue sphere stage, or get the checkpoint beforehand, because when you spawn at the checkpoint you won't die there anymore. The instruction menu explicitly tells you to do that, saying it's one of Eggman's traps. The reason is, since it's part of Sonic's stage, it's considered part of Sonic's stage, it doesn't go through the scrolling of the snowboarding yet, so it doesn't expect you to go further down because it's waiting for you to finish snowboarding. And Tails doesn't snowboard. Again, did not mean to supersonic, but here we are. I always forget about that little jump there. You lose supersonic when you do that, and as fun as it is to play, it's called Angel Island Revisited. It is actually a really, really good mod because you can do so many things. You can choose what version of the music it plays. You can choose the level order, so you can go back to the Flying Battery being after Carnival Night level order, complete with their own cutscenes and their own transition effects. As I did consider doing that just so I didn't have to hear the music or supersonic whenever I transformed. Honestly, when he did transform on a snowboard, the sprite kind of splits into two red things, so I just thought supersonic was skiing. Why? Obviously Knuckles can only go that way. I know the walrus, or the seal, or whatever it's meant to be, is called Rocky. I remember that much of the animal friends. I think I know their names, honestly. If you put me up to it, I probably could remember them when I see them. Rip the board apart with Saiyan Vow, you're right. I like that in this game, his eyes do go green, so like, oh fucking hell. They obviously is like, oh yep, it's Super Saiyan time. I like it's still kind of nighttime when you come out here. So as obviously it's not, it still was nighttime, it's Carnival Night, so fuck you. Alright, insta-shield. Brute force it, baby. Pow. Pow. Yeah. I do love the insta-shield. I always, in Sonic Mania, I do go and use the insta-shield instead of the drop dash. I always forget the drop dash exists, but the feeling of the insta-shield is just, you know, chef's kiss. Mwah. Ow. Daytime now. The shields are always weird. They emphasize the shield a lot more in this game. Obviously, since there's more variants, but they can do a lot more. They like deflect projectiles, or in this case, they just completely erase them. It's like they just shatter them when they touch. Ice Cap Act 2 might have one of the best Sonic songs. That's the end of that. That's just the end of that sentence. It might be one of the best Sonic songs. Boing. You never want to have Tails on here with you, because he will ruin the trampoline. And it's a nightmare. I think this is also the game, I've said it before, but this is also the game I've owned the most. Like, I've had this on more consoles than I think any other game. Except I'm lying to you, because Sonic 1 and 2 I have on just the exact same amount of consoles. But I had this on the Mega Drive, I've had this on... I played it on the Saturn at least, when I lived with someone who owned one. PS2, Xbox... I think I actually I used to pirate it as well. I even though I already had a Sega, I played it on an emulator as well, just because I could. I don't know, maybe I was a big keyboard fan. I don't know why, but sometimes this boss trips me up a lot, as you can see. Go on, Tails. The thing is, it's a lot of the same game, but I know people who own it on even more. It's like, oh, they have it on Steam as well, and they have it. I almost got it on Steam. They have it on Steam as well. They had it. They had the PS2 Sega collection, which also had it. I had the Sonic collection that had it. Oh, all right. Here's an annoying glitch. So if I just stayed here, since I'm still oh. I just saw my stream bug out, so I'm guessing it's lagging a bit. So you can just stay here and rack it up. Yeah, Mega Collection. I had Mega Collection Plus. I don't know extra games. I don't know if the PC version... I assume the PC version would have been the same as the PS2 version, like the Plus version, but I don't know. I love the Game Gear games. Those are the Game Gear games. I do like them. I can't remember which game had Sonic. What was it? There was one Sonic Blast. Don't play Sonic. They go for like 3D graphics on a Game Gear, so it looks bad and it plays bad. But it's not the worst Game Gear game. I've said it many times. Sonic Labyrinth is my least favourite Sonic game ever. Wow. I thought that was... Sonic Chaos is a really good game, though. It's arguably the best Sonic game on the Game Gear. I always thought this looked like a face. Like there's its eyes and the red thing shooting fire at its nose. I see now that it's quite obviously not. But that's what I thought. Well, Tails Adventure is a great game. It is. It's much slower. It's not. It doesn't play like a Sonic game. It's just they're just fire blasters. I think they don't. They're like I don't know what the fuck they are. I think they're just meant to be fire blasters because you know what every launch base needs. Blasters. Fuck you, Mr. Frog. Fuck you, Mr. Face. No, boo, you were wrong. You're very, very wrong. Labyrinth is my least favourite Sonic game. And I've played them all. Boasting it, I've played all. I've played nearly every single Sonic. I have played Sonic Schoolhouse. And I can have more fun with that. I always like that in this stage, depending on the act, you're on a different part of the background as the other act. Because you can't see it now, but you were approaching the Death Egg in the background, and now we're kind of rounding our way around it. So the Death Egg is we're approaching where the Death Egg's gonna be, and then we're just kind of going around until we get to the Death Egg. We're going like around this big lake to get there. Up. The cops. Bird cops. Okay, so fun fact. If you wanted, Tails can kill Eggman here. Like, if I step there, he runs away. But Tails, if you hit Eggman there 255 times, he bursts into a bagnet because the game doesn't know what to do anymore. And not a bagnet, he bursts into a flicky. Problem is, when you do kill him, he doesn't show up to give you the boss, so the game does softlock. Knuckles is a terrorist. Oh, goodbye, Tails. Oh. You can't turn the camera here unless you like fly up, but that platform that Knuckles was standing on, if you jump over it, it would just float there. It doesn't go down with the rest of the building. But yeah, Eggman would not show up here, so he can't activate the boss. So you'd have to just have to time out, or jump off when Knuckles does the bomb. This might be my least favourite boss. It is quite the wimp. At least with Knuckles. There's two of them. Because when you revisit the stage as Knuckles, the two other boxes open. Spoilers, I guess, for this 27-year-old game now. Oh. I always liked Launch Base. Don't know why. It also made me realise I was talking shit earlier. You can't see Act 1. But you can't see Act 2 in the background either. So we are still making progress across the background. There's also very, very few big rings in this stage, so if you don't have Supersonic by now, you're kind of out of luck. There's like one just before Eggman that I know of. There might be another one earlier. But that's like the only two big rings I know about in Act 2. Oh, fuck, I always forget that trap. See, in Sonic 3 alone, you have to go in that room to activate the bridge, so I always forget that part. In Sonic and Knuckles, they made a trap if you break it early, it would drown him. I'd like it if this counted as water, you just drowned in there. I accidentally supersonicked out of 69. Oh no. Nice. Okay. Nice. Oh. Nice. There it is. There's the one that I know about. And I think there might be one closer to Robotnik. I've gone back to calling him by his classic name, because I guess I'm a classic nerd. Oh, fuck off. There's a shortcut. It'll just send you to the left, and you have to come back if you don't jump out of that. Knuckles obviously goes through those bricks down there. And Knuckles has almost an entirely different path in number 2. And in his stage, he stays inside the buildings for most of Act 2. Here comes the balls. Yep. And that's the end of that chapter. I always found this part really, really cool. I like the idea that, oh, you've stolen his Eggmobile, one of the best designed Eggmobiles, I think. It has that nice little engine on the right. Punch. Whenever I drew Robotnik as a child, this was the Eggmobile I drew. It looked like shit. But I did. It's a fun little sequence, chasing the trying to get on the Death Egg before it launches. Obviously, in Sonic 3 alone, this Tails would leave you here. Tails would not come. He'd fall in the river, and that's the last you see him. I guess he gets incinerated by the flames of the rocket. But that's the last you see of Tails. He doesn't fly back down like he's about to. I am 1 ring away from an extra life. And obviously also, as everyone knows, in Sonic 3, this was a 3-part fight. In Sonic 3 and Knuckles, this is the last of this fight. You don't get the big arms on Sonic's run. In Knuckles' run, you're gonna get some big arm fun. Without the, I think he does it without the boss theme though, so you know. Oh god. Okay. One of the sprites that was taken out is during this next cutscene. There is a full egg out of his Eggmobile and he flies into the sky as the death egg falls. But they took that out. My dad is calling me. I'm going to ignore that. I've got Sonic and Knuckles to play. Alright, and obviously in Sonic 3 the death egg explodes there, but as we know, it's time for some mushrooms. I specifically remember... Exactly. Screw Dad, we're playing Snoik. He's in the country. He's in England right now. I can talk to him after Snoik. It's still like midday. He's got all the time in the world. And there we go. Caesaring. It's so Caesary, it's actually fucking up the text, if you can notice that. In we get. And yeah, it's time for the coolest thing. The Super Emeralds. Which aren't canon, as far as I know. I play them left to right, but I'm pretty sure the middle one's actually stage 1. I cannot remember if they're level themed as well. Because I can't think of any level that's coloured like this. But obviously, yeah, these are the Sonic and Knuckles stages. The Chaos Emerald stages, at least, not the zones. I don't think they're based off the zones like Sonic 3 was, but I might be wrong. That Iron Ring is expired. Well, honestly, I don't know. This is like the worst place to look at my chat, so maybe I'm going to not look at you for a sec. Actually, a very easy stage, because all you have to do is... boom. Just find the next one that you can do that with. Yeah, if it involves just doing this. I'm lost. I talk the big game and then I get lost. There it is. There is also another way where you just jump over the red. I am an alpha gamer. Big game talent. I wanted to show off how it looks like when you fail. Obviously. But yeah, because of that, we've now put the emeralds in the Hidden Palace, so I cannot turn into Supersonic anymore. Supersonic is now gone for the rest of the run. If I could have stayed as Supersonic. Or I think... maybe I need to check on that, but I might be able to... Left, 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 right, 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 up, up, up. No, okay. Oh, okay, Tails needs to go. Yeah, big pogs. Yeah, this is actually how you get the level select code. Is it right, 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 left, 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 up, up, up? You jump onto one of those. I can't remember. I know in Sonic and Knuckles that's how you activate it. I can't remember how you activate it in Sonic 3, but I wouldn't be able to use it anyway since I cannot access the main menu. Obviously, I only have the Vintage Collection menu to work with, which doesn't give me the the access to the main menu, so I can't. I don't even know if I can play 2-player. I don't even know if I can actually go into competition mode to show off those levels. So I'll just mention it here. There in alphabetical order is the 2-player stages. Yeah, okay, it's the Sonic 3 way and Sonic 3 Knuckles. Yeah, okay. Oh. I had lag on my end. How was it for you? Pow. Okay, well that's. I think genuinely Sonic this stage lags actually. I think it's a bit too much for a Sega. I do remember having slowed down even as a child. I've missed like a million rings. I might be worried that I'm not. I'm off my game now. Boing. So, fun fact, one of the big things I remember of the UK comic is the Mushroom Hill. It's actually if I do believe, a recurring... Thrust me forward. I know there's an infinity there. It's a recurring area in the comics. I specifically remember there was a Knuckles and Tails though, so I don't know where Sonic fucking goes, but it's only Knuckles and Tails in the Angel Island. And I remember there's specifically in the story where Tails, the running gag is Tails forgot to have breakfast that day. Comedy, oh for fuck. Okay. Oh my god, help. Well, I just missed a million big rings because of that. Yeah, the running gag of that issue is Tails forgot to have breakfast. So he's in Mushroom Hill and he's like, fuck me, I'm hungry as shit. That's the quality you get, that's the quality of the jokes. You can't really see it here. No, it's not the sprite, but there's actually a Sonic 2 sprite. You'll see it in Flying Battery. There is actually an edited Sonic 2 sprite instead of a Sonic 3 sprite. Then Tails eats mushrooms and trips at the end. I don't think those are these type of mushrooms, but they're dancing, so I don't know. Great, I missed 5 on the way in. Right to left. Failed. Yes, I definitely the zone more. Nerve-wracking is this one. To rely on the... And at any time Sonic can get faster. Alright, it's always these last 3 I fail at. First of all, because I've struggled to find them. I think it's this way. Nope. There it is. There, yep. So hypersonic is a thing. Is it still fucked? I paused out of frustration. It's always that last blue sphere. Cause he just gets that bit fast at the end. This is me testing to see if it's fine now. Yeah, I think blue spheres are the main reason it felt like stage transitions and blue spheres seem to be the main reasons for the fuck up. Luckily, the thing is, Mushroom Hill is always the best place to get emeralds. They're a lot less frequent, because technically there's a lot less zones or acts. I think I'm trying to remember. I think there's only 4 fully fledged acts, like zones in this game. You got Mushroom Hill, Flying Battery, Sandopolis, and Lava Reef, and that's the only. That's it. After Lava Reef, you can't get any more big rings. Let's pretend that it happened before Blue Spheres, alright? Let me have a reason. Okay, I'm starting with easy mode now. Okay, so again, it's bright and green. This might still be... Actually... Thinking about it, they might still be based at the zones. This is Mushroom Hill. The last one, the blue, may have been Hidden Palace Zone. So maybe I'm talking shit and maybe they are still based for the themes of the zones. That was a bunch of nothing that points. This is always the one I remember the most as a child because I remember going into like video game stores and seeing the demos. You know, they play the demos on TV, They just have the title screen running on the TVs to advertise games, and I remember this is the bonus stage they show off if you leave the game, the title screen running on Sonic & Knuckles. So this is the one I remember. I've lost 9 whole ass. This is also, I think, one of the most annoying ones. It's just so open. Breath of the Wild. Snoik. Snoik Breath of the Wild. There it is. Okay. Well, you know what? Only 6 more, and then no more Wink Wonk. That's ding. Yeah, it's the green emerald. Well, keep going. Tell me if it's. Alright, it's getting grey now because Eggman's sucking the life out of the forest. Eggman doing the big suck. You know what? I've never gone up here before. I always knew that you could, and as far as I can tell, there's no reason to. Fuck you. Let's go lagging again. Okay. And then I take it back and I have no idea what stage this could be. This might be Sky Sanctuary. The purple and the green. That's a muddy greeny yellow though. I don't know. Don't know why I did it like that. See, I used to think it was the seasons as well, but you notice when you destroy Eggman's machine at the end, everything goes back to being green. So it is Eggman's. There's a lot more emphasis on Eggman destroying the things around him, kind of thing. There's a lot more plot to this game than any other classic game beforehand. Okay, I did this wrong. Here's a weird fact. This lift here, if I went up using the left thing instead of the right, there is a secret tunnel. If you go up using the left, instead of going back, looping back around, you'll just go straight into the ceiling and bonk. And you go into the secret tunnel, and that'll give you there's shields, there's invincibility. It's all up in that room. Bunch of rings. But yeah, let's save the environment. So as you notice, break the satellite, everything goes back to being green and healthy because we've stopped Eggman from sucking the life out of it. Wow, I'm bad at timing. I always like this. As a child, I always liked this boss's design because it looks so smooth. It looks like kind of like an acrylic plastic more than a metal, and that's some good texture. That's lovely texture. I always used to be so surprised why the tree never showed up. It's egg capsules off center, and I hate it. Let's do a dance. Tails do a little walk. I think. Oh, let's just do my dance instead of looking up. Here it is. There's the. I've always been curious about those type of enemies. What are they meant to be? They're pilots, but what's the theme? They're normally animal themed. They ducks. Alright. Okay, so, yeah, fun fact. It's hard to see, but this is actually an edited Sonic 2 sprite. The distinct Sonic 3 look. You can shut your mouth there with your flying battery jokes. Oh, fuck you, Tails. I think it's really cool that they brought back Flying Battery, because, yeah, like, a little bit of destruction at the end, but as far as I can tell, Flying Battery was still running. Maybe not, actually, maybe not. Wing Fortress definitely was. I'd like them to bring back Wing Fortress one day, because there's nothing wrong with that ship. Oh, fuck. I also like the capsules are being built on the Flying Battery, so rings would come out or enemies would come out. This is where they're being made. So that's a nice touch in my. Again, a lot of good theming in this game. This might be one of my. If Sonic 3 is Sonic Ice Cap is my favorite stage, Flying Battery might have my favorite music in the Sonic and Knuckles half. Fuck that propeller though. Also, as a tool that you could just. This is the one where you go left and right. I didn't realise by holding left and right you can decide which way Sonic goes. So I used to just have to time it. I used to have to wait until Sonic was in the right position to fling myself the right way. I didn't know you could just hold right and left. Fuck that thing. These always look like little trolleys, like trucks. There's at the front of the truck and a flatbed on the back for the to hit the hitch the trailer onto. Speaking of Flying Battery, Sonic Generations actually has a reference to Flying Battery. It's very, you know, in the rooftop run stage of Flying Battery of Sonic Generations, the big red ship that they introduce is also called the Flying Battery. So I don't know if that's meant to be like a, yeah, the rooftop run, but I like the reference at least. I think Knuckles can. I don't know if this or Sonic 2, but they're. Risky business doesn't pay off. Again, this is a thing. Is I don't really know where most the rings. I know where some are, the big rings. I think I'm coming up to one. So yeah, some of these spikes, fun fact, are pushable. Boom. This was the other stage they showed off a lot in the demos. Fuck. Why did I do that? I know the route. Fuck your screens, fuck the stream. I'm gonna lag her out with this bloody thing. Boing. You need a big gay Sonic. I think the Sonic and Knuckles ones, now that I'm looking at this, the bonus stage is actually based off the emerald colours instead of the stage colours. Oof. Luckily, I know where a lot of Lava Reef big rings are, so if it comes to the worst, I think I'll be able to save it in Lava Reef and get Hypersonic. This guy. World's biggest fucking idiot. I'm trying to remember if I can even do Doomsday Zone anymore. Because I don't know, since I've given up the Chaos Emeralds, if they let me do it as Supersonic. Nice that they, he still lets out a lot of animals instead of capsule. I just poke Tails in the eye a few times. Fuck you, Tails. By the way, you rack up lives really quickly in this game. On my PS2, I have over 100 lives. They can't save over 100. It does go over 100, but anytime you reset the game, it'll go back to 99. This is not a Sonic 3 fact, but did you know that the Chow Garden concept started in Nights? I learned that recently. That the background and stuff, just like you can the Chows, like with the animals. I don't like Nights, but it's nice to see where that started. Obviously, the Sonic games made it a lot better. Oh, no, no, go. Maybe I'll stream Nights. Maybe I'll actually, finish it because, again, Sonic CD, I can't, like you and Nights, I cannot finish Nights. I don't like it, but I have it. I have it actually on Xbox and Steam because they were both free. I think I paid for it on Xbox and I regret it's the purchase I regret. There's very few purchases in my life that I regret, and playing Nights into Dreams is one of them. I got it free on Steam. It was one of those free games they do every now and again. But yeah, on Xbox I even paid for the DLC. I've got Christmas Nights, which I still think, even though you pay for it, I think you still have to defeat the game to get to play it. And I kind of wanna stream it because I know that in Christmas Nights you can actually play as Sonic, and I want to play as Sonic in Nights. So it's actually Sonic's first 3D adventure appearance in being playable in Nights. Fuck. Oh, right, I'm not a flame shield. Well, let's get my rings back. I wonder if does this cause this is the stage I feel like would make the most lag. The colours in this and the background is ridiculous. I'm glad this is the longest I've gone without having to reset the stream. I've gone an hour now since the last reset of the stream. Yeah. Again, and the other problem with playing Nights on stream is obviously this game, my internet struggles streaming fucking Sonic 3. Imagine trying to do a 3D game. Oh. I think there's a big ring somewhere around here. Can't remember from this platform or the next. Or if it's definitely not this one. Alright. I always used to think this thing was like a bug. I always thought that was what I thought those were its eyes and stuff. It's just a winch. I always thought that was like a bug with eyes. True, but like to make the internet better, I've actually gone down to a low resolution. Like obviously that's better for a 16-bit game. I don't know if a low resolution would look good as on 3D. You never know. Maybe I'll do it anyway, and you can just cope with the fucking lag. That's not my problem if you can't see. Alright. I keep going to these stages, I don't know why. I think I go on autopilot when I'm talking. So I'm not really paying attention to the actual game. I'm sure there's fire and battery facts that I'm forgetting. I've already given you the Sonic 2 fact. Give me enough for extra life. Okay. Just fuck it. Pinball. Let me leave. Is it left? I'm lost. I forgot where I am. Okay. I was originally going to do the Knuckles run first, just to show off my mad skills, because Knuckles is hard mode. Kinda glad I didn't. What is that underneath? I see, like, is that I don't know if you can see that, but there's like something under the, something under the ground passing through. It's gone now, but yeah, there it is again. I think you can see the clouds in the holes in the floor whenever they pass by. It's very hard to see, but I was about to point as if you can see them, but yeah, definitely now that I can see the clouds. It was definitely clouds through the holes in the floor that you can see. Oh wait, we're gonna get the funny number. Here we go for the time. Blaze it. Oh shit, blaze it. A lot of people don't like this Sonic sprite, and I think they're wrong. I prefer how it. Maybe it's just because this is the game I grew up with most, but I always preferred how he looked here compared to 1 and 2. Look at the balls on that thing. I always hated that in Knuckles' Tails almost fucked me over. And in Knuckles' run, he also fights Eggman here, because obviously Eggman's not around in Knuckles' story. But they couldn't be bothered to make a new front-facing sprite. So Egg Robo doesn't show up in this boss fight, and Eggman's here instead. Yeah, this little, I'm gonna get you. That sprite. So, here's another thing. I mentioned that Angel Island Revisited, which redid the zone order. Since Flying Battery was a ore that he knocked over as the snowboard. Little Scorpy boy. Yeah, not the biggest fan of Sandopoulos myself. I wonder if I'll be able to show off the spike glitch. I'll need an invincibility. The song's great. I love that in Team Sonic Racing they reused this for the Boo House. Great. Just great, really. What I need is invincibility. And a safe place to put it. Yeah, fuck me. Actually, is this one of the ones? Sometimes you can just sink down. Yep. Sometimes that'll kill you, but in some areas, it's actually a way to get down to a lower level, is to sink through the sand. This one will kill you. The way you can tell is if there's like a yellow floor platform under. I lied to you. I could go through that one too. Okay, I got the invisibility. Can I find some spikes to show this off? Fuck you, not those ones. Fuck you, not those ones. Oh, speed up. Get out of the way. I need to show off some glitches. I might not be able to do it in time. Where is it? Okay. If I can't do it before the end of the act, I'll just tell you about it. What we're looking for is, first of all, obviously, we'll keep mentioning invincibility. Oh, yep. I'm a big fucking lying bastard. Bye, Tails. I think I'm actually near the pyramid. I hope not. I might be at the pyramid. If I'm at the pyramid, I'll just tell you this glitch. Why do I do this to myself? Oh no, I'm not. I'm not. I can still... Okay, that was just me completely failing to do what I wanted to do. I like the return of the caterpillars in these stages. Okay. Because I don't know if it's the up and down ones. I think it's the spikes that go side to side. That's why I'm risky about it. Squish. I've always been bad at those scorpions. The scorpions always fuck me up. Again, Tails has a smaller hitbox, so he's actually able to do a lot more stuff than Sonic is. Like, he can just walk under stuff sometimes, like those spikes that I was nervous about. That scorpion always gets me. I genuinely don't know why. I think it's just a fun little trick. So they programmed it. I might as well show the little swing. Whee! Okay, I think I'm at the end, so I'll just tell you about it. So if you get invincibility, and you do those towers or spikes that go left to right, if you stand on them and the invincibility goes out, you don't get hurt by the spikes. You can just walk around on them. That's the glitch. That's what I was trying to show this entire act. Oh, I've done 69 minutes on this run. Nice. Here's the biggest, dumbest enemy in the game. Rock Dude. You can fight him, but I think it's genuinely faster just to make him walk to his death. Like, the animation for him to rebuild is actually slower than just waiting for him to jump again. Bye, Tails. Come on in. Bye, bitch. Bye. I wonder if I'll show off the shadow glitch here. No, I didn't. Sonic's always on the front level before over Tails, so even when Sonic goes black to shadow as if he's going to the door, and Tails hasn't yet, the shadow will still go over Tails instead of... You know what I mean. Again, there's a reference to birds in the background, like on the ancient tablets. There's some birds talking to a dude there. They really did this big thing about the ancient birds, and I guess that paid off for Sonic Riders with the Babylon Rogues, because they were revealed to be an ancient bird alien race. Ghosts are cute. I like these little boys, but they can fuck off. Come on. Come on. No, wait. There it is. Alright, here we go. Number 4. Watch out, streams. I'm about to start lagging. Oh, this. This is some fucking thrilling stuff, this is. Oh fuck, faster. I hate the speed up. Boing. Makes me nervous. Shiny's got shiny. Tails has got a shiny head. That's where we're getting to commentary. Yeah. I know there's that trip up coming on where you cross over, so that one does stress because it's just waiting for it to happen. All right. Oh fuck. There's no point in doing that as a spin dash, but just showing off that you can. You can also do these do it with the rocks, and by doing that in Act 1, you can actually, because I don't think there's a place for you to do that here. If you spin dash, you can actually push them up the slopes, the sand slopes, instead of sliding down them. By spin dashing against a rock. So if you want to push a rock, if you want to push a rock up, you can. I'll let them hang out a bit. Let them get a little angier. I somehow completely missed the switch. Okay, a little angier. And, fuck yourself. I don't know how I missed this. I always like the little effect where you pass by one platform so it comes back to scoop you up. What is this way? I've never go this way. Death! That showed me! Why do I try be fancy, and I don't know why. There's no reason for me to try be fancy. This is actually, while I'm here I might as well mention, this is actually the only game as a child where I was able to get all the Chaos Emeralds. Except Sonic R. But we don't count Sonic R now, do we? Unless you want to count Sonic R. I mean, I used to be proud of how I used to be better at it as a child than I am now. I used to be able to unlock all the. I have to repeat a stage. I don't have that. I'm not that good now. I do probably have to do one to get the playthrough once to get the character, and one through to get the emeralds as well. I wonder whatever happened to Metal Knuckles in lore. There's a Mecha Knuckles in Sonic Advance, but Metal Knuckles. No, oh shit. Okay. Help. Oh, I'm pushing it. I'm kind of close. Okay. So obviously you're meant to outrun the sand instead of let it carry you up, but I didn't. That's my talent. Not doing stuff well. I think that might be the last of the sand. Okay. How many chaos emeralds have I got so far? Is it 4? Is it 4 or 3 I have so far? Riptails. Was Tails walking in the sky? I always found it weird that of all the characters, Tails never got he got a new flying spray, but I feel like everything else is identical to Sonic 2. I feel like they never updated sprite. They should bring back the small ghosts. I've decided. I missed the bonus room. There's a little bonus room up there. I forgot about it. Nah, I don't need that. Right. Let's go beat up an Eggman. With one of the coolest looking bosses. This thing. Why did it do that? The only boss, as far as I know, that has a time limit. Because if you let him get all the way to the left, you're dead. I mean, there's no way you can get all the way to the left, but... My knee's gone. Been sitting too long. I like the lore behind that drop is like Knuckles knows where he's going, so he won't fall if he goes through that part, but obviously Sonic and Tails being the absolute noobs. they fall through almost every trap. So these acts are my last chance to get the emeralds. I need to remember where they are. Oh dear. Well, there's another chaos. Okay, fun fact, You see how you get points through the characters dying? So you always get that little 100 points above their head. When I get to those rocks, check a look at my total. Give me a look. Give me it. Come here, come here. Thank you, Tails. There we go. If you look at my total, he doesn't actually add to my total score. I don't care that there's no score added. No one cares about points in this day and age. But it can. Also, there is a way to soft lock the game here. If you go here, break that, don't get shot. If you break it to open the door, come over here, jump into the bonus stage. If you jump into the bonus stage, you'll come back. The enemy will still be gone, but the door will be back. So you can't. You'd have to kill yourself, basically. Perish. Did I? I don't know what rocks that killed themselves. There's fuck you. No, let's have a pitch. A rock that kills itself. Like, very wasteful. One time use and the animal's freed. Okay. Get in there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go try this one again. Oh, this is the one that I should not have failed at all, right? Yeah. Since we're not going to do CD ever again, did you know that there was a taken out sprite of Sonic sneezing? It's believed that if there is an enemy in the first zone, where the Palm Tree Panic, or it might be Collision Chaos, there's like this moth enemy that drops just sparkles. The sparkles do nothing, but it was believed that they would have caused Sonic to stop and sneeze, meaning if you're in the middle of trying to run to get the time travel going, you would have just stopped to sneeze and the time travel would have vanished, making the game even better. I need to find out the theme, because I don't know what these themes are. Green and purple, what could that be? That could be Sky Sensory, maybe. Or Hidden Palace. Oh, that could be Hidden Palace. Alright. So they are... I'm still trying to figure this out. I'm sure it probably is still based on the stages then. Green. I don't know why I'm hooked on that side. This the Chaos Emerald color themes of the Blue Sphere stages, but I am. Two more emeralds left, and I think I'll be able to do... No, this is just a bonus room. Nice little bonus room, but that's all it is. Also, I've mentioned that Hypersonic does it as well, or the big hyper ring, but the flash of electricity, sometimes, if you time it to the... It's hard to show off, but if it times with where Sonic's shield flashes, and you do that, the text will also flash. It's super hard to see. It's hard to get done. But I guess the amount of white overloads a bit, and the text goes with it. Trying to remember where that last bonus stage, that bonus ring is. Ooh, it's up here. There's like one more in Act 1 that I know about, and I cannot remember where it is though. 2 extra lives. I don't know if that might have just hurt your ears. I apologise. I don't know how whistles come through on this headset. Oh yeah, so yeah. When you wear a shield, the exploding guys also pose no risk to you, because debris just bounce off shields. Like that. Alright. No, I realised that I could have got it. Since we figured out it's just my internet and not actually using other devices. I could have probably gone back to my iPad to see a better view of the chat. We've come this far. Wait. Oh, there's the switch. Come this far though. I've missed another ring. Okay, so I'm gonna have to find 2 big rings in the final chance I get. Here comes the big hand and things from... Very weird that they reused these in Oil Ocean for Mania. Very weird they reused Oil Ocean in Mania is the other sentence for that. Come here. Wait. I don't know how it works, but I know you might probably know this, but when the sign falls, if it falls in specific locations, which I don't know how you figure that out, it will bounce and give you an item instead of land. I don't know what causes the... Is the implication that killing the robot freezes the lava? That one I don't know. I'm trying. This is where the part where I'm worried that I've gone. I'm worried that I've gone the wrong way, so I might have. No, it just joins up. Boing. Oh. There is definitely a Chaos Emerald around here somewhere. Might be up there. Ooh. What are these platforms meant to be? They're big and metal, but no clue what. That's fine. We're your family now. Could be Krog. Oh my god. You know what? Forget that direction. We're gonna go right instead. Maybe it's... I'm doing good, guys. I'm doing great at this game. There's very few big rings that I know about that's left, so I'm worried about missing them. Oh, no. Is it to the left here? Yes. Pro Gaming. That's me. I'm the Pro Gamer, and welcome back to the stream lag, because it's Blue Sphere time. Wong. Okay, so this is Base of Lava Reef Acts 2, I believe, then. I'm still trying to figure this out. While I just let myself die by these leaving the red spheres everywhere. This is a bad move by me, the Pro Gamer. Why did I do that? Okay, we're safe, we're fine, we're good. I've taken wrong paths everywhere. I missed. Yep, I panicked. That's it. I think Hypersonic's finished. Next time I stream, we'll get Hyper Knuckles. That'll make up for it. I'll keep an eye out. Maybe there's more rings that I might be forgetting about. So, did we really want Hypersonic that much anyway? Like rainbows. Who likes rainbows? You know? Sonic's homophobic. It's fine. Get out of here, Tails, you little gay. We don't want you anymore. We're homophobic. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Fuck it. I'm just gonna run through, no jumping. Keep it safe. Keep it cool. I made a bad move there. It's fine. We're fine. Sonic the Hedgehog is fine. And now I have to get back somehow. Okay, here we go. And we're fine. Children are gay. Trust me. I've been around a lot of them. There's no way I could end that sentence and it sound good. Alright, that's the 6th emerald. I think I know where one more big ring is. So there is a chance that Hypersonic will happen. There is a chance of it. I do want to do that because I want to show off one thing about Hypersonic in the next stage. Also, it makes the Lava Reef boss so much easier than it is. But we may have gotten to the point where actually I don't know where the last ring is, so... Because I think we're at the end. We'll see. Do we go back in? We do go back in. Okay, there might still be a chance. We're not quite at the end yet. I almost died. If I touched that cloud with 0 rings, I would have died there. Okay. I'm just gonna hug every single wall and hope that there's a big ring inside. Give it. Because there's no reason to go to the left otherwise, right? Okay, never mind. Odd that that checkpoint's been done. That whirring sound is how I feel. Okay, let's... No, please. Fuck. I thought that was it. In here? Yes! Last chance. I'm silenced with focus time. Ah, shit, this one. This is the one where I died just before the last sphere. So... Ah! Because I hate this gimmick of the back bumpers so much. Okay. We tried. We tried. Maybe just after this I'll just run back to Angel Island just to get that last emerald. Just just to say that I did it. Anything up there? Or maybe this stage is longer than... Okay, I'm not going to get anyone's hopes up. Maybe this stage is longer than I thought, though. And maybe... I thought there was a spring there. No, there's nothing there. Okay. Hug every single wall. Tails randomly spin dashing. Okay, I hoped there was a tunnel there. Alpha gamer that's taking over 6 minutes on a classic Sonic stage. Alright, let's go. Let's go fight Knuckles. That's lag. Jesus. That's a big rock. I wonder what's going to happen. Oh, I forgot to mention, there's the death egg flying in the sky, if you can see it. There it is. There's the death egg up there. That's a nice little theme in again. If you play as Knuckles, the death egg's are been destroyed. Oh, it's much clearer there. When you play as Knuckles, the death egg is not there, so you just see a nice hole in the sky. Look at Eggman looking ominous. Jesus. Cool. Let's go fight an Eggman. Always made me random thinking. I like that in since you obviously can't show the buckle of the shoe on a little sprite like this. None of the cartoons back then, or any of the comics or anything, had the buckle on the shoe. That's the fact I'm bringing now. That's the facts we've gone down to. This classic, this man in the game, or the original, takes more than 8, I do believe. I think it's 9. It's today, actually. It's no 8 times by now. Okay, with him now. Is it 10? Long is what it is. Also got a minute left, otherwise I'm gonna get time up. So Eggman better speed the. He takes 11 hits because that's a good number. When you're hypersonic or supersonic and the final hit, Sonic always regresses form when the Eggman's defeated. So there is a chance that you can just get her as soon as the boss is over if you're standing in the lava still. So what I won't get to show off now is actually there is a way to get 50 rings to be hypersonic before you fight Knuckles, because normally you can't. But if you run and use these springs at different speeds, you can get more rings, and it will just add up. Just add up enough that you can go to the bonus stage. Or, if you want to skip the bonus stage, I think it actually, if I might have missed one, I think I missed the spring, it will actually add up to 50 exactly. I did miss a spring or two, but you could. And there's a punch. There it is. The mural of 1,000 laws. Referencing the final boss, and I think it's somewhere in it might have been like comic lore or something, or fan lore. I'm sure it's mentioned somewhere that yeah, big fucking punch to the face. I think it's mentioned somewhere that Gerald Robotnik sees this, and that's his inspiration to make Shadows look as a hedgehog. Oh, time to get mocked. Here we go. Look at all these colourful super emeralds. Look at all these gems. The crystal gems. And then there's that fucking one dull one. I can't remember how again, but there is a way that you can kill Robotnik here as well. Again, it will soft lock the game if you do. We're about to get to one of the most obscure, silly little facts that I know about in Sky Sanctuary. It's Sky Sanctuary time, lads. This sequence. I always like this sequence. I always like the order of Knuckles, Sonic, and Tails because it goes in high order. I always used to draw them in that order. Like, Knuckles would always be the leader despite the fact he's slow as shit. Okay, so this is cool. There's the egg robos coming out to get fucked. And Knuckles, oh, there he goes. Whee! Do a little dance. Okay, so there's Knuckles, yeah? He's in this pose. If you stand in the right place and duck, he'll wave you off. He'll tell you to fuck off. He'll tell you to shoot, go, go. That's the only way that animation plays. Is if you stand where I'm standing and duck. I didn't know about this until like last year. I've played this game for so long. I've never thought to do that. But there he goes. He waves you off. He's like, oh, go, keep going. There we go. I always like the egg robos show up just before you meet them. Like, oh, I'm flown in. Time to get killed in one hit. Bonk. I've realised I'm not going to get the cliffhanger ending when you have all the emeralds. I'm going to have obviously the try again ending. Oh well. Point. There we go. We're about to fight possibly my favourite version of the Robot Sonics. Mecha Sonic has always been. Obviously, he's my boy. He's the one I grew up with. I'm also bad at the Sonic 1 boss, apparently. Green Hills, though, can kick my ass. Fucking hell. What? I am glad that when it came to the Sonic 3 and Knuckles representation, they did pick. This was my second pick for a stage that I wanted for Sonic 3 or for Sonic Generations to represent Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I wanted Ice Cap because Ice Cap was the only level that I could think of that both Sonic and Classic Sonic had already played in their own game, because obviously Ice Cap Zone comes back in Sonic Adventure. So I was hoping they'd do that. But Sky Sanctuary though, isn't it? So we went for the first boss of Sonic 1 to the final proper Eggman boss of Sonic 2. Bit of a jump in difficulty. They actually bring this boss back in Sonic 4 as well, but to a different extent. In Sonic 4, you meant to dodge the balloons instead of hit them. I'm gonna have to BRB a sec. I've run out of water and I'm thirsty. So I'm gonna be right back. Dale. Dale. Hello. I hope I'm going the right way. I can't remember if I was meant to go left and right. Yeah, this is left. Okay. Whee. Alright. Wait a little too far down. Let's go. This is where I fail. This is where the game ends. Can't get back up this platform. Okay. What? I think the reason I like this Sonic sprite more than this is controversial. I don't like the cutesiness of classic Sonic. I like this guy gives me more modern Sonic vibes. Which is, I guess, you know, maybe. I might be making shit up, but it gives me modern Sonic vibes with the way he looks. I forgot about that. Alright. Let's go fight a Mecha Sonic. It's like, no, fuck you ain't teleporting anymore. I'm I'm Robo Sonic from Sonic 2, but cooler. Well, bye boo. Thanks for being here. Just before the Death Egg Zone and everything. Oh, honestly, this stream has gone longer than I expected. I thought I'd be I feel like I'd be fast at this game now. I used to always play it to an album. I used to have a wrestling album, and I'd play through Sonic 3, like the entire Sonic 3, before halfway through the album. Of course, I already had Hypersonic unlocked, so that might have contributed. Dramatic chase. The stage we never gave up. Honestly, the Sonic 2 version of the stage because the Sonic would have just used it again, but so I'm glad they're on vibe. It is installed. I was going to random fact, but there's no reason for again. Okay. fish. I'll just save. Maybe I can stop here and maybe this is a good time then. Maybe I'll stop here and next time I play I'll just finish Death Egg and do the shorter Knuckles run, because the Knuckles run is a lot shorter. Many of the stages just end without bosses or anything, so maybe I'll do, and then the next stream I'll do a Death Egg Knuckles run. So I think I'll finish here. We're stuck on a platform and I'm going to be very lost when I resume. Thank you all for being here. This will probably be the earliest I ever stream, because this is just, I just have the week off. Normally on Saturdays I finish in the late afternoon. So if I ever do stream, it will probably be Saturday evenings, because it's also the only time I get the house to myself. Alright, see ya. Thank you all. Shame I didn't